Hey Isles fans, Matt O'Leary back with another video here for Up the Turnpike. Wanted to do a quick hitter today as there are reports that JG Pageau's trade interest is beginning to heat up. Stefan Rosner, one of the Islanders beat reporters, had a report saying that the Boston Bruins have inquired about JG Pageau, and this one I think makes sense from both sides. So first, from the Islanders' perspective, they need additional cap space if they are looking to make changes to this roster, and I think most Islanders fans agree that they need to make some changes, and one of those areas in which you can do that is trading JG Pageau, who has one more year left at $5 million. And not that JG Pageau has been a bad Islander. I don't think that's the case at all. When they traded for him, I was excited about it. He's been a good playoff performer for them in 2020 and 2021. It's just time. He's in his early 30s now, and this is an opportunity for the Islanders to get younger and recoup some value. Why I think JG Pageau might have some value on the trade market is because looking at free agency, it could end up being slim pickings for center. The two of the bigger names who are UFAs are John Tavares and Sam Bennett at the position. And, I think there's a chance that both Tavares and Bennett end up sticking with the teams that they were currently with. Tavares obviously up in Toronto, Sam Bennett in Florida. There's a chance they hit the market and maybe someone blows him, Sam Bennett out of the water. There was, talks about him being a $10 million player, although that might have been a little exaggerated. Maybe he sticks in Florida and closer to $8 million and they're able to make that work. But moral of the story, even if both guys hit the open market, it's not like there's a ton of names out there that could make an immediate impact for you if you're looking for a center. And for Boston, their center depth is pretty weak. Their top three centers are Elias Lindholm, Pavel Zacha, and Casey Middlestad. And look, Pageau, as we know, obviously isn't a 1C, probably isn't a 2, but is he an upgrade over Casey Middlestad as a third center? Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that one's even up for debate. He can kill penalties. He can play on the power play. He's a great face-off guy, good playoff performer. Teams who are looking to be a playoff team, they like guys like that. And for depth purposes, taking a flyer on it for one more year might make sense for Boston. And what the Islanders could get back in a trade, kind of tough, right? Like Boston has the 7th overall pick. I don't think you're getting 7th overall for JG Pageau, although they do have 2 seconds. So could it be one of Boston's second round picks and a middle of the road prospect? It doesn't have to be an elite top of the line prospect. Like you're likely not going to get a Callum Ritchie type of prospect in return for JG Pageau, but I don't think it's that egregious to hope from the Islanders side that they're getting a second and somebody else in that deal, a lower mid-level prospect to help push that forward, maybe a younger guy who's almost ready to take the step up into the NHL. And then from the Islanders side, well, now you have, the 1st overall, you have a couple second round picks. Would they get aggressive and try to move up in the NHL draft to take James Higgins? That's something that we've discussed a lot because a lot of Islander fans want James Higgins. And you're just kind of getting more ammunition to do that. So it's twofold. One, you're clearing the cap space at JG Pageau, which is something the Islanders need to do. They need to clear out space. And that's $5 million that's freed up. And 2, you're getting more capital, which could allow you to move around and make additional moves, which I think, Matthew Darche as a first-time GM is going to want to come in and make his, put his stamp on this team. I don't think he's going to come in, despite some reports saying that, it's going to be most of the same roster coming back. I would be surprised by that. I think he's going to want to put his stamp on this team, and trading a guy like Pageau, albeit, he's a good Islander, it's how you start to make some changes. So it's something that I would be open to. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.